When Garfield Logan moved to West Africa with his parents, Marie and Dr. Mark, a medical doctor specializing in biological research, attempting to reverse evolution at his Upper Lumumba Research Center, Garfield would one day become sick with a deadly fever related to malaria called Sakuja that only an animal could survive. So in order to try and save his son's life, Dr. Mark subjected him to experimental rape treatment with DNA from the West African green monkey, which transformed Garfield into a hybrid that lasted 24 hours before the infection faded away. However, Garfield's skin color remained green as a side effect, even though he was back to being a healthy, normal brat. So as time progressed, when Garfield was retrieving a banana on a tree, his mother, who was below monitoring him, encountered an attacking, highly venomous black mamba snake that could end one's life within 45 minutes. So Garfield, who took notice, suddenly transformed into a mongoose after just thinking about the snake's natural enemy. So he sprung into action in order to save his mother by quickly attacking and dodging the snake's bite before ultimately ending its life, which shocked and impressed both his parents, who witnessed the whole event. So his father next made Garfield promise to keep his special abilities secret so the world doesn't come for him. Succeeding this as years went by, during one of West Africa's intense, heavy rainy season, a dangerous flood would sweep away the Logan family and their entire camp, which Garfield was forced to transform into a bird and flee by his father in order to save his own life before his parents tragically drowned and passed away. So now orphan, Garfield will be adopted by his father's friend, the chief of a local tribe named King Tawaba. However, that didn't settle well with the tribe's witch doctor, Mumbu, who hated the king, as well as Garfield, who will be now known just as Gar. So later, when two foreign looters named Kurt and Stokes came searching for the tribe's sacred diamonds, Mumbu agreed to assist them if only they eliminate Gar, which they obliged to. So now that Gar was older, he wanted to go out on his own after he befriended a chimpanzee, which the king had no problem with. Subsequently, when Mumbu eventually led Kurt and Stokes to the diamonds within an African idol, they would unsurprisingly betray him by attempting to eliminate him instead of Gar. Luckily for him, Gar saved his life by deflecting a gunshot after biting Stokes on the hand when he transformed into a bat and next a snake, before lastly turning into a cheetah when he was consequently shot down and knocked unconscious after falling hard from the flesh wound, which next caused him to revert back into a human. Seeing this, Stokes decided that Gar was more valuable than the diamonds they failed to retrieve after the cave they were in collapsed. Thereafter, they managed to abduct Gar and take him back to America, where much later in life, he would be liberated and become the superhero Changeling and Beastboy.